Daka can help reduce inspiration Vardy's workload at Leicester. Patson Daka has played only 7 games for Leicester, but he has already won the admiration of perhaps the 2 finest forwards in the club's history. He and Jamie Vardy have struck up a close relationship, with Daka modelling his game on Vardy's long before he arrived at Leicester, and the 34-year-old passing on tips about delivering in the Premier League now Daka is here. And after Daka announced himself to English football supporters by scoring all 4 of Leicester's goals in their 4-3 Europa League win at Spartak Moscow, Gary Lineker joined the fan club too. "What a performance," tweeted Lineker, who scored 95 goals in 7 seasons for the Foxes. "Thank you and well played, young man." Daka returned the compliment and added, "I'll continue to do my best." Watch Daka's goals and Vardy springs to mind immediately. The 23-year-old looks to run into the space behind the defense and is always on the move. Though he lacks Vardy's expertise, he is desperate to acquire it. "Jamie Vardy is one of my inspirations," said Daka. "I'm sure you can see that from my playing style. It's quite similar to his, and it's a very big privilege for me to be working alongside him. He helps me a lot in training, and I keep learning every day. I am blessed to be in this position." Despite his special night, Daka may find himself back on the bench at Brentford on Sunday. Vardy has 7 goals this season and is likely to be restored to the starting side after he was rested in Moscow. Yet rather than hastening the end of Vardy's Leicester career, Daka is just as likely to prolong it. Because if the 23-year-old can transfer his Europa League form to the domestic stage, Brendan Rodgers can use Vardy, who turns 35 in January, more sparingly. Even for Vardy, starting 90 to 95% of matches in his mid-30s would be a challenge, but 70 to 75% would be more manageable. With Daka to share the load, Vardy can flourish for a few years yet. The Zambia international joined Leicester for an initial £20 million from Red Bull Salzburg, but before he moved to Austria, he was part of a select group of players who had represented both Celtic and Rangers. Before his first team breakthrough at CAF Celtic in Zambia's capital Lusaka, Daka had a stint at Nchanga Rangers, about 250 miles away in Chingola. At this stage, he was not on the radar of leading European clubs, but that soon changed. As their signing of Sadio Mane, Erling Haaland and Karim Adeyemi demonstrates, Salzburg have an eye for a forward. Daka was a star of the side who won the UEFA Youth League in 2017, beating Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and Benfica along the way. After graduating to the first team, Daka exploded in the last 2 seasons, scoring 51 league goals. "When I see what has become of Patson, who came to Salzburg a good 4 years ago as a shy young lad, it is extremely impressive," sporting director Christoph Froome told Sportsmail. Patson has always worked hard and improved every year. The culmination was last season, in which he was not only top scorer, but also the best player in the Austrian Bundesliga. It will take Patson some time to get used to the Premier League, but he will make it because he has a great mentality, and with his quality, especially his speed, he will help Leicester. Daka is already a popular figure at Leicester's Seagrave training base, where he takes part in regular competitions with